Hey, Carter. Allison hasn't come home in a while. What's going on?
Yeah, seems like it. But you know how she is. She's always been a little moody, right? Honestly, I don't think it's anything unusual for her to just take off without saying a word. So I figure she'd just show up again one day like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's true. She's done that kind of thing before. Just disappeared without warning and did whatever she wanted. If I let myself get worked up every time, I'd lose my mind. And I bet Allison's the one handling all the hospital stuff anyway, right? My back's been killing me lately. I can barely walk. There's no way I could drag myself out to visit in that condition.
Well, I'm sure Allison's got it all covered like usual. I'm trusting her to take care of Dad. So for now, I'm really not too worried.
Then I'm just going to let it go too. If she's going, that's enough. It's not like I need to get involved. Not like your dad to thank me anyway.
Yeah, I feel the same.
By the way, Carter, this just came to me. You think maybe she left because of what happened back then?
Well, it's possible. But I never really asked her about it, so honestly, I don't know.
Still disappearing without a word? That's pretty inconsiderate, don't you think? Normal people talk things through. Has she ever heard of basic manners?
Well, it's Allison we're talking about. Once she cools off, she'll come back.
Right. No point making a fuss now. We'll just wait and see.
Yeah, the best thing to do is be patient for now.
Why aren't you answering your phone? You ignored me yesterday, too. Unbelievable. I've had it with you. Enough is enough.
Can I help you?
Hey, what the heck is wrong with you? You're my daughter-in-law, and you skip your father-in-law's funeral? That's beyond rude.
Excuse me?
You're a family, and you don't even come say goodbye? What's your problem?
I'm not family anymore.
What? What are you talking about? You're Carter's wife, aren't you? Oh, don't say something that ridiculous at a time like this.
No, the divorce was finalized a few months ago. Both legally and emotionally, we're complete strangers now.
Wait, hold on a second. Divorce? What are you talking about? Nobody told me anything.
Is that so? Well, Carter signed all the papers and filed them with the county clerk's office. It's already been processed and finalized.
What did you just say? What on earth is going on here? Filed? When did all that even happen?
Huh? You don't remember? You guys told me to get a divorce, so I did.
What?
That day, when I was sick in bed with a fever, you and Carter kicked me out. You said, we don't need someone so weak living under this roof.
Did I really say something like that?
Oh, Jennifer, you treated me like that every single day. No wonder you don't remember. It was just business as usual for you.
What did you just say?
I was always the problem in your eyes, wasn't I? If I stepped into the kitchen, I was too slow. If I cleaned, it was not the way I do it. If I worked, I was a disrespectful daughter-in-law who doesn't take care of the house. Didn't matter what I did or didn't do. You always have something to criticize.
I wasn't that harsh on you.
Wait, are you seriously saying that? In the final straw, when I was sick and stuck in bed, you told me, watching a lazy daughter-in-law lying around all day makes me sick. Get out. You threw me out of the house, remember?
That was, well, it was a crazy time with my husband in the hospital and everything. I may have gone a little overboard, that's all.
Oh, so you do remember. But you think just saying I went too far makes it okay? You kicked me out and tossed my stuff in the yard.
I mean...
And Carter just stood there laughing. When I protested, all he said was, she doesn't mean anything by it. And eventually he goes, if you're that unhappy, we can just get divorced. That day, both of you kicked me out, completely. So, I filed for divorce.
No way.
I went back to my parents' house with a high fever and somehow got back on my feet. After that, I filed the paperwork. I have absolutely nothing to do with you anymore.
Are you kidding me? Why didn't you tell me something so important?
Did I have to? To someone who threw me out while I was sick without even checking if I was okay?
But...
Also, haven't you noticed? I haven't stepped foot in that house since that day. And yet you honestly thought we were still married?
Well, I just figured you were being dramatic or holding a grudge or something.
Anyway, I'm no longer part of your family. I do send my condolences for your husband, but I'm not in any position to show up anymore. Please, don't contact me again. Goodbye.
Allison, can we talk for a second?
You talked to Jennifer, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but is it true?
Is what true?
The divorce papers. Hey, Allison, you seriously filed for divorce?
What? Wait, you didn't even realize we were divorced?
I mean, I just thought we were separated. I never thought you'd actually go through with it.
Well, I left fully prepared to end things. While we were living together, you never once had my back. Honestly, I've been thinking about divorce for a long time.
No way. You've got to be kidding. Look, all that stuff, it wasn't really my fault. Dad's health was going downhill. Mom was stressed out. I mean, when she took it out on you, it kind of helped her blow off steam, so I just let it happen.
Excuse me? So what? You expected me to be her punching bag for life? How do you view me as your wife?
I'm sorry.
Anyway, we're already divorced. Jennifer threw my stuff out, and inside of the bags was the divorce paperwork. Signed by you, by the way, so I went ahead and filed it.
What? No, that was different. I only signed it because I was drinking with Mom. I can't believe she still had that thing.
That's not something you just sign because you were drinking. It says a lot about how little respect you had for me all along.
I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, I won't be at the funeral today. Go ahead and handle it with your family.
Wait, please. Look, Allison, I get how you feel, okay? But about my dad's funeral, if there's any chance, could you come? Just pretend to be my wife for a few hours, that's all. It won't take long.
Excuse me? That makes absolutely zero sense.
The relatives are already here, and everyone's like, hey, where's Allison? But I can't exactly say, oh, we're divorced.
Yeah, you can just tell them the truth.
But come on, what about appearances? This is a small town. If people find out we're divorced, they'll start asking a million questions. And they'll think I'm some loser who couldn't even keep his wife happy.
Well, you are exactly that. A useless excuse of a man.
I'm begging you, just help me out for a bit. I told them you weren't feeling well and would be late. I'm stalling here. Plus, I could really use your help during the service.
Oh, I see. So you want me to pretend to be your wife, protect your image, lie to your relatives with you, and while I'm at it, help out with funeral chores too? Unbelievable how shameless you are.
Shameless? Oh, come on, that's not fair.
I'm not going to that funeral. I did appreciate what your dad did for me when he was alive, but I'll go visit his grave on my own sometime, privately.
But if you don't show up, everyone will know we're divorced. I'll be the one left looking bad. My uncles gave us such generous wedding gifts, too.
If your reputation mattered that much to you, maybe you should have worked harder not to ruin it in the first place. A husband's supposed to protect his wife and make her happy. That's what people expect, or at least that's what I believed.
I know.
I have no obligation, even as your ex-wife, to play nice anymore. So with that, I'm done here. Hi, do you have a minute?
Oh, what do you want now?
There's something I need to ask you.
What? If you've got something to say, spit it out.
All right then, I'll be blunt. I've been hearing some strange rumors lately. Jennifer, word is you've been talking about me. A lot.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Apparently, I'm now the daughter-in-law who skipped the funeral without even calling. And from what I hear, you're the one spreading that little story. Quite cheerfully, too.
Well, I mean, look, there were reasons, on our end.
Reasons? Oh, don't start giving me some lame excuse about appearances or saving face. There are no reasons that justify what you did.
But with all the relatives around, I had to think about how it looked. I didn't have a choice.
Just because you had no choice doesn't mean you get to twist the truth. Thanks to you, I'm being painted as the villain here. Do you know how many angry messages I've gotten from your family?
Oh wait, seriously?
This is unacceptable. I want you to clear it up right now.
Oh, come on now. Don't get so worked up. I can't exactly go around saying, oops, that was all a lie to the relatives now. So maybe this is a chance. You two should just get back together.
Excuse me?
That way it won't be a lie anymore. I'll smooth it over with a family for you. I'll just say something like they had a little argument right before the funeral, but they've made up now, so let's all forgive her.
How can you even suggest that in this situation?
I mean, I do kind of miss you, you know. When my husband was still around, I was so busy with all his hospital visits and stuff, but now it's just me and Carter, and honestly, the house feels too quiet. So why not just come back and move in again?
Excuse me?
Also, I actually messed up my back right after the funeral yesterday. Lifting anything heavy has been rough. And you know, thinking it over, having a daughter-in-law around really does help with housework and stuff. I mean, sure, you went through with a divorce in the heat of the moment, but I bet you're feeling pretty lonely now, aren't you?
This is so ridiculous, it's almost funny.
Well, what's with that attitude? I'm the one trying to meet you halfway here. You're not seriously going to turn down such a generous offer to reconcile, are you?
What's really baffling is that you thought I wouldn't.
Jesus, you're still the same cold-hearted woman. If that's how you want to play it, then I've got my own ideas. Maybe I should go public with a divorce, and I'll make sure everyone hears that you cheated. That's why you two split.
Excuse me?
If I do that, you'll never be able to show your face around here again. You moved here for Carter, changed jobs, tried to build a new life, right? Would be a real shame if all of that went up in smoke.
Yeah. Do whatever you want.
What?
I'm past being shocked. I don't even have the energy to be angry anymore. If you want to spread some made-up story, go right ahead. Just know, it'll only end up hurting you.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean? Is that a threat?
No, just giving you a heads up. I've already explained everything, exactly how you and Carter treated me. I told your relatives the whole story.
What did you just say?
I heard all about how you told people I skipped the funeral without notice, like I was some cold-hearted, selfish wife. But instead of correcting everyone one by one, I just forwarded our message history to the family group chat.
The family group chat?
Yes, the one with all your relatives in it. Screenshots of your messages blaming me. Even the text from the day you kicked me out when I had a fever. All of it's been shared with everyone.
No, that can't be.
Everyone was pretty shocked, and right away they apologized to me.
No way. You mean they believed you?
Well, I didn't just send texts. I included photos, videos, and voice recordings too. They didn't really have a choice but to believe it.
What?
Since I've been thinking about divorce for a while, I figured I might be able to claim some emotional damages, so I started collecting evidence of how you treated me.
What?
The voice clips of you mocking me, laughing while putting me down, and Carter's voice brushing it all off like it was no big deal. All of it's now out in the open. Everyone in the family knows.
No way. My uncle... Hold on. He and his wife are calling me now. And now there are messages popping up in the group chat. Ah! They're all furious.
Well, everyone had been fooled by you, Jennifer. Of course they're angry. That's completely understandable.
What am I supposed to do? This is a disaster. My reputation is ruined. I can't even show my face in the neighborhood anymore. What are you going to do about that?
That's not really my problem, is it?
What's with that attitude? Because of you now, we're the villains.
Actually, no. That's on you. You lied, twisted the truth, and made me the bad guy. Honestly, the fact that you still tried to suggest getting back together is unbelievable. I want nothing to do with you ever again. And with that, I'm done here. Don't ever mention my name again. Got it?
Allison, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I need to ask you. Please get back to me right now.
What's going on? Why the panic?
Don't what's going on, me. You've got some explaining to do. Hey, Allison, what the heck did you tell my dad?
Excuse me? What are you even talking about?
His will. The lawyer just came by and read it out in front of the whole family, and it says he's leaving you a piece of the land.
Wait, seriously?
You must have sweet-talked Dad or something, right?
Excuse me? I didn't do anything.
Then how do you explain this will? Why would he leave part of his estate to his ex-daughter-in-law? That makes zero sense.
That's not something I can answer for you. Maybe he just wanted to leave something to me, plain and simple. It seems like he really accepted that his former daughter-in-law actually showed up to see him, more than his own family who didn't even care to visit him.
What?
Even after the divorce, I still cared about him. I went to visit him in the hospital to tell him about the divorce in person. And the staff there, they were clearly frustrated. I heard you all were calling yourselves his family, but where were you when it mattered? You didn't even bring him any clean clothes.
Well, I mean, I don't know we were actually divorced yet. I figured you'd still be handling everything.
Yeah, I figured that's what you thought, which is why I kept going. I washed his clothes, trimmed his nails when he couldn't move anymore. If he left me something as thanks for all that, then I think that's more than fair.
But come on, we're divorced. So do the right thing and give up the inheritance, yeah?
What?
I mean, it doesn't make sense for you to take the land. You're not even family anymore. You have nothing to do with us now. There's no reason for you to accept it, right?
Actually, since it's been left to me, I'll be taking it.
What?
Your dad specifically named me in his will. I want to honor that. I plan to accept it with respect.
No way. You're not even family anymore. This is so unfair. I didn't get anything.
Wait, seriously? You're his son.
Other than the land that was passed down to you, he asked the lawyer to sell it and donate the funds. He wrote that I don't get a thing. Said a real man builds his own fortune.
Wow, that's rough. But hey, it's what your dad wanted. And as his son, I'm sure you'll respect his wishes, right?
Hey, Allison, if that's how things are, why don't we give it another shot? You and me start over.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry I didn't stand up for you before, but I swear from now on I'll treat you right. If it helps, I'm even willing to stop living with my mom.
Wow, classic. Changing your tune the moment money's involved. Trying to get back with your ex just for an inheritance? You're seriously pathetic.
You don't have to go that far.
I have zero interest in getting back together with you. So, about the inheritance, I'll accept it through the family attorney as arranged. The land your father entrusted to me, I'll make good use of it. Well then, take care.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
Depends on what it's about. Please make it quick.
You've gotten a little too full of yourself, haven't you?
Care to explain what you're talking about? Just be direct.
The will! That thing is completely absurd.
So this is about that.
Don't screw with me. You think anyone's just going to sit back and let you get your hands on our inheritance? That land belongs to our family. There's no way I'm letting some ex-daughter-in-law take it. You're not part of this family anymore. No way I'm letting you steal our land. As long as I'm alive, that's not happening.
Are you saying you're going to ignore a legal will your husband personally wrote? You realize that could be a legal issue, right?
Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear it. You totally manipulated him behind the scenes, didn't you? Whispered a few sweet things to him while he was weak and confused, and got him to sign whatever suited you. If it's going to end up with someone like you, I'd rather bulldoze the whole place and donate the land to charity.
I'm honestly speechless. I can't believe that you, the woman who spent decades by his side, would be the one to trample all over your husband's final wishes like this. You read the will, didn't you? Then you should be able to understand the meaning behind it.
But come on, he only left you that land because you visited him a few times in the hospital. Giving away part of our land over something like that is just...
Something like that? Then tell me, why didn't you even do that something? While he was lying in that hospital bed lonely and struggling, how many times did you go see him?
What kind of question is that?
Exactly, twice. And both times you stayed less than 10 minutes. You just glanced at him, muttered something about your back hurting or being tired, and then left. When you said, I'm going to end up sick too at this rate, he just smiled and brushed it off. But did you ever stop to think how that might have made him feel?
I didn't mean it like that.
And in the end, you dumped all the hospital visits and caregiving responsibilities on me. Don't think I forgot how quickly you gave up. Even after the divorce, I kept going back because I was worried about him. Because no one else would lift a finger. His own family wouldn't even visit him. So the only one there for him was his ex-daughter-in-law. And yes, he looked lonely. That's why I take his will and the meaning behind it very seriously. I carry it in my heart.
Oh, shut up! You don't have the right to say all that. You're nothing to us now. You're just some random outsider. There's no way it makes sense for someone like you to walk away with part of our land. It's completely outrageous.
You sound just like Carter. Maybe it's time you took a long, hard look at yourself. You pushed me away, called me a stranger, but you sure didn't mind relying on me to care for your husband when it was convenient. That's the real irresponsibility here.
I said shut up! I won't recognize that will, no matter what you say. I'll do whatever it takes to stop that inheritance. You better be ready because I'm suing you.
Then go ahead. You're free to proceed through the legal system. I have nothing to fear. Your husband's will was opened officially with a lawyer present. It was crystal clear, no room for debate. And for the record, it's a notarized will, filed at the county clerk's office. It's legally airtight. There's no way to overturn it.
But wait, that's right. The family. They'll see how unfair this is, won't they? There have to be some sensible relatives who'll take our side, right?
Sorry, but that's just wishful thinking. Several of them have already reached out to me. They told me that if accepting the inheritance fulfills your husband's final wishes, then I should go ahead without hesitation. They've shown nothing but kindness, telling me not to feel guilty, and I'm incredibly grateful for their support.
What? No one said anything like that to me. I can't believe this.
That's why I'm going to honor your husband's wishes and accept what he left me with pride and dignity. No matter how much you try to deny it, I have his will and the full support of the family behind me.
No, this can't be happening. Why you, of all people? Why would he leave it to you? You're not even blood. How does someone like you end up with our land? It makes no sense.
From here on out, any further contact will need to go through my attorney. Also, if you continue spreading baseless rumors, I will consider taking legal action for defamation.
Wait a minute. What is that supposed to mean?
If you're going around saying I manipulated a dying man's judgment with no evidence to back it up, you better stop. You really should think about how damaging that kind of talk can be. Twisting the truth with reckless accusations only ends up hurting everyone, including you. And with that, I believe there's nothing more to discuss. So goodbye. In the end, I inherited the land just as my father-in-law wished. To be honest, I hadn't realized how big and beautiful it was, so at first I felt a little overwhelmed. But now I'm slowly taking care of it, and I plan to build a home there someday, just for me. It's peaceful, the air is fresh, and I love to plant seasonal flowers in the yard and enjoy a simple, quiet life. I want to honor the feelings my father-in-law entrusted to me. I saw firsthand how lonely he was, how much he just wanted someone by his side. And that's why I truly understand what he meant with that will. As for Jennifer and Carter, since that whole incident, the rest of the family has kept their distance, and even the neighbors have started giving them cold looks. People say things like, how could they kick out a daughter-in-law who did so much for them? Carter, I hear, is scrambling to find someone new to marry, but apparently no one wants to deal with that mother-in-law, so it's not going well. As for me, I've started a new job and I'm working in a new environment. The people are kind and every day feels calm and fulfilling. Most of all, I finally feel at peace. For the first time, I'm living life without being dragged down by anyone else. Sure, I look back from time to time, but I don't regret anything. Because every step I took was my choice, and I've moved forward on my own terms. Now I plan to slowly build a new life on that land, one step at a time with a smile. I think that's the best way I can repay the kindness my father-in-law showed me.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.